Last video of Vlogmas 13. What? 2013 is ending, guys. I'm here today to talk about my favorite books of 2013 because, all in all, this is like a book channel, so I need to talk about my favorites. First off was Austenland by Shannon Hale. It's about a girl obsessed with BBC Collinsworth, that whole movie, and she gets to go to like a regency, like a place where she gets to act in that whole thing, and she meets a guy that's kind of like Darcy, and it's like this whole play on Pride and Prejudice, and I love adaptations, guys, and as a movie I need to see it. But yes, this book was just brilliant, full of giggles, and I have been in Austenland over there, and I can't wait to read that and see what happens to the, I don't know if it's a new character, but yes, I'm excited. Next is Every Day by David Levithan. That book, guys. The feelings. So the person wakes up in a new body every day, girl, guy, whatever, and it's like you have to learn, like you relearn like that person's things, and the person tries to change, like how they feel, but it's very hard. And then he meets in the body of a guy, he meets a girl, and it's this whole thing of like following her, but like it's difficult because you do wake up in a new body every day. It's such an interesting book. Next is I reread The Great Gatsby for my literature class. Guys, that book, so good. So good. So good. Definitely cements it as one of my favorite classics next to Pride and Prejudice. Next is Eleanor and Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. Love, love, love Rainbow Rowell's writing. She's so good at being like relatable, and I'm about to start reading Attachment. That's gonna be my first book of 2013, 14 I mean, and yes, all the good. Another favorite YA author that I read, her newest book was The Moon and More by Sarah Dessen. Love her. That book was so good because it's like the character is in the in between moments of like about to go to college, graduating and such. So it's called like new adult now. This like genre apparently, and oh, it's so good. I'm so related to the character, and like love the beach setting. It was like right at the end of summer, so it was perfect. Yes, Sarah. Yes. I also read Beauty Queens by Libba Bray, and I hadn't read that book yet, and it's been out for a while. I read her little great terrible beauties series, that like trilogy that she had. So I needed to read more of her, so I decided to do this, and it's about pageant queens that get stuck on an island, and it's brilliant, and it's a commentary and there's little footnotes like basically making fun of the system, but like being helpful, like putting light on like how ridiculous pageants are. It's awesome. You should read it if you have not. The next book is another favorite, all the favorite female authors this year. The Beginning of Everything by Robyn Schneider. Oh my god, the good. So the main character in that one, he gets in a car crash and then he has a limp, and like he basically goes from like popular jock to hanging out with the uncool kids, and it's this whole like so good, so good. I believe I talk about this as well, other videos. Another book that I finally read, the author Neil Gaiman, he came out with The Ocean at the End of the Lane. I liked it. It wasn't a favorite, like it's in my list, but it's made me so I want to read more of his books because his writing is amazing. Like it's so good, and like it jumps off the page, and I just want to like read more of his books. I actually ordered one of them. I'm excited for it to come so I can show you guys. Next is 172 Hours on the Moon by Johan Harstad. Guys, I literally wanted to throw this book across the room when I finished it. It was in like happiness, weirdly enough, because it's one of those like horror books that was not horror, that was coming around for like Halloween, and oh my god, the scariest like thing that could ever happen on the moon, and it's so good, so good. The last land alone is The Wintertown, the book I just finished. That one was very, very good. Touch me right here. And next, last, let's see, one, two, three, four, five books left that are series. Like I finished Beautiful Redemption by Garcia and Margaret Stohl. That's the last book in the Beautiful Creatures series, and I loved it. And I just read Dangerous Dream, which is like little novella to start off their next series, which I didn't even know was a thing that was happening. So I'm excited for more by them because I love that whole world they've created, the whole Caster Chronicles and witches, and I'm excited. Next, I finished the Match series by Ali Khani, and I think that on top of Beautiful Redemption, but Match series has to be my favorite series of the year because it's beautiful and it was full of quotes, and I love beautiful quotes, guys. Like the world is just great, and good world building is my favorite. The next two books that I read, but the last books are coming out next year, so I'm excited, is City of Lost Souls by Cassandra Clare. Oh my god, guys, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. And The Leaked by Kiera, the one is coming out next year, and that's an amazing story. and I can't wait to see how it ends. My favorite book that just finished it this month. I think it's my favorite of December and just the year probably, if I had to pick one, is The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. It's an amazing book. Like, she's only 22, she's my age, and she did this book. And the second one's like, she's writing it now. I follow her on Twitter, and I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good, and it's such, like, the world is crazy. It's like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's insane, the world, this dystopian world that she's built, and I can't wait to see like how it progresses, because there was some bumps, but I can see it being amazing. But yes, 2013 was full of awesome. 2014 is gonna be so good. There's gonna be so many new books that I'm excited to read, and I have some goals on top of the goals that I've already set from my plans of 2014 video. But I will tell you more about that in another video. Have a great end of the year, guys, and I will talk to you guys soon.